Good evening, students. So, chemistry, the first lesson we are going to start today. It is metallurgy. Metallurgy. So, we already know that all metals we are getting from the earth crust through mining. Yes. But when you are doing that mining, we are not able to get that particular metals as metals itself. So, we have many process for getting the metals. For example, gold you are getting it, silver, iron, copper, whatever it is, everything we are getting through mining, but it is not as we get itself. We have a large process to make it into a element, that is a metal. So this metallurgy is going to relate the science and technology of metals. In nature, as we know, few metals occur in their native states. That is, if gold in the sense we get from the earth crust as gold itself. Yes, but all the things cannot be got in the same manner. So major of the metals will be in the combined states, like oxides. It will be like if you see iron, it can be iron oxide, magnetite, sulfides, that is zinc sulfide we have, lead sulfide we have. So we have many things. So each and every metal will not only in a native state, only few is in native state, but others everything is going to be in the combined states like oxides, sulfides, silicates, etc. That is what we have already discussed. Occurrence, so how it is going to be. So pure metals, we know that it's going to be very shiny and malleable. Malleable means we can make it into a sheets, and most of them are found in nature as compounds with different properties. So metals having least chemical reactivity, if you see the copper, silver, gold, platinum, these are all very least chemical reactivity. It will not react very so easily. If you see we are wearing gold, it will not react. When you go air, it will not get reacted with air. We are using in water, it is not going to react with water. So like that, it is very less reactivity. So these metals which have less reactivity will occur as native elements itself. But when you have major reactive elements like iron, zinc, tin, lead, these everything is going to be alkali metals, so which is going to be occurred in combined states. So they are more reactive. Even if you go with air, it starts reaction. Even if you react with water, it gets reacted. So like that, we have, it is highly reactive elements. So you have two concepts here, that is one is mineral and ore. So if you see, all the things what we get from earth crust is going to be minerals only, but in minerals only the metal will be present in a lowest percentage. Okay, if you see aluminium, it is present in both clay, that is china clay what we use for making idols, and bauxite. So both is going to be minerals only, but here in china clay, the aluminium what is present is going to be very least percentage is going to be. But ore considered in the sense where we have major high percentage of metals is going to be from which you can take it out from. So if bauxite in the sense, from there you can take highest percentage of aluminium, but in china clay we cannot take that much of aluminium from it. So in whichever the metal is present in lowest percentage, it is called minerals, and ores in the sense we have a highest percentage of metal. So we can say easily minerals can be a ore, but ores cannot be a minerals. Okay, all minerals are ores only. So metallurgical process, as I said, the metals what we are extracting from mining, it undergoes many process. So we have totally three: concentration of the ore. Okay, second thing is extraction of crude metal, and third is refining of crude metal. So you have a list of ores here, which are there. Whichever is oxygen is there, that is an oxide ores. So aluminium ore, iron ores, and copper ores, zinc. So this you just go through once whatever the ores is present. So we have a special term called gangue. So that means if a mineral is taken out, the ore is taken out from the earth crust, it is not pure. It has many impurities like non-metallic impurity, but is other than the metal what we have. So non-metallic impurities, rocky materials, siliceous matter, that is sand. We have many things in it. So that collectively we call this as a gangue. So this gangue is going to be always present in ores. So first step, the concentration of ore. So the metallurgical process, the first step, as I said earlier, three steps we have. So in that first step we are going to see is concentration of ores. So this is a preliminary step. Preliminary means the first step in metallurgical process of removal of gong. So whatever the gong materials is present, like non-metallic impurities or rocky materials or siliceous matter, that has to be removed first. So this first step, the removal of this particular thing, is called as a concentration of ore. So we have certain methods in which the ores can be concentrated. So totally 4 methods you are going to learn for this year. So gravity separation, or otherwise it is called as hydraulic wash. Hydraulic in the sense itself you will come to know it is by using water. So froth flotation, leaching, and one more is magnetic separation. So in that first thing, gravity separation. So this gravity separation is one of the method in which you can separate the gong materials which has a higher specific gravity and lower specific gravity. So that means if you see when you put something in water, whichever is very light particles, it started floating, right? So the same wise, higher specific gravity materials will be settling down and lower specific gravity materials will be washed by using running water. So first, how it is done in the sense, ore is crushed to a finely powdered form. It make it into powder and treated with rapidly flowing water. So fast flowing water we are just going to introduce to it. So during this process, what happens, the lighter gong particles are washed away by the running water. So whatever the water is running, through that itself the lighter gong particles will be taken away. So only that heavy specific, that is high specific gravity materials alone will be settled down. So that will be sent to the next process. Okay, so normally this gravity separation can be applied only to concentrate gold. Okay, gold can be concentrated using this method, and also oxide ores like hematite, that is iron ore, and tin stone, okay, like SnO2 we call it as, and hematite we call it as Fe2O3. So these type of ores can be concentrated through this method, that is gravity separation. So gravity separation means what? It is washing using running water. Okay, the high specific gravity and low specific gravity, the gong materials is separated in such a way by using running water. Okay, lighter particles will be washed away and heavier particles will be taken to the next step. Okay, thank you.